Heads is the call. Answer what it is. Well, the first ball of the finals, and straight away the finger goes up. Akbar. Well, the stay is very short-lived as he has to walk back to the pavilion. He's not happy. He says that it came off the bat, but the umpire did not hesitate. Even for a fraction of a second, the ball came back in to the right-hander. Hit him on the full. Did he get some bat on it or not? That's something we'll have to wait and see. But the finger's gone up and the time's up for Akbar. Poor man's got to go back to the pavilion. The first ball by Vatsal. Look at that delivery. Beautiful in-swinger on the boot. Well, that's a short delivery. He's got the inside edge. Has he got the man? Well, I reckon he has, and that's a bizarre way to get out for such an important player. Was a short delivery. He tried to hike it away into the leg side, took the under edge, and it went on the stumps. That's wicket number 2, first of the finals for Bhaumik Vaidya. And what a start this has been. A truly blossom start for the Blossom legends, as the big fish, the big man, Abhishek Zaveri, has to walk back to the pavilion. It's 5 for 2. Well, Yash has taken the aerial route, and that's an aggressive stroke. That should be the first boundary of this finals. And that was slightly overpitched by Vatsal. Mid-on was inside the circle. All he had to do was clear the fielder. And talking about confidence, talking about counter-attacking intent, that is Yash, who gets the first boundary of the silver edition. That's shot in length. That's cut away into the offside, and that's creased to the offside. What a brilliant stroke that is off the crease. Not a lot of foot movement by Yash. All he had to do was get back to ball as everyone inside the circle on the offside went past the extra cover. Look at that flatter trajectory played into the offside. Oh, that's a slight fumble from the man at cover. It's going to race away towards the fence. And that's the first boundary off the bat of Vishal Miglani. Hopefully, first of many for the Ace Gladiators, as they're heavily reliant on this man. Was punched off the back foot. And the man at covers trying his best. A dive to his right. This is the moment. This is the time. Taking the attack against the captain. That's hit away into the leg side. Beautifully caressing between mid-on and mid-wicket. He's picked up the gap beautifully. Vishal Miglani. Brilliant use of wrists. It was a tossed up delivery by JD, and he maneuvers the ball somehow into the onside, getting the boundary. An off spinner. Oh, not that. It's a short delivery. It's pulled away. One bounce into the leg side. In fact, it's gone over the ways. Well. That's the first maximum, a net worth properties maximum into the leg side. Well, the moment it left the bat, it did not look like it would clear the fence, but that's the power that he had. And he goes in the air, and JD has the last laugh. Well, he certainly wouldn't mind that. A boundary of the previous delivery. In fact, a 6 of the previous delivery, and the very next ball. Oh, and he's yorked him the very first ball. Aryan Kapoor gets the big wicket of Neeraj Bajaj. Well, usually a very, very reliable batter, this guy. And the very first ball, you do not anticipate such a delivery. It was a yorker. Quicker delivery from Aryan, pushed in the air and completely bamboozled Neeraj on that occasion, as he makes the long walk back to the pavilion. The second batter to get out on a golden duck. And that is going to be a huge... As Fuller in length, tucked away into the leg side. That's beautifully hit towards deep mid wicket. Running the first one hard, wanting the second, but... Oh, chance of a run out. Oh, they're going to go to the third umpire. Well, is that the last nail in the coffin? Because Amit Kohli has been given out. He was looking for the second. There could have been a run, but Vishal did not expect Amit to be running for the second, and a direct hit from the bowler himself. Goes down the ground. Oh, that's dropped and it's parried away for 6 as well. It is a net worth properties maximum, not the most convincing of strokes, but certainly getting the result that they wanted. 6 runs as it went over the ropes after hitting. Well, that's excellently bowled. That's punched firmly through the offside, and there's no movement from the fielders on the boundary as it goes through the covers and long off for 4. A net worth properties boundary moves on to 39. And I think he would be liking to, he would be loving the fact that if he gets retired out. Oh, MJ has swept it behind square, and that's going to race away for yet another net worth properties 4. Excellent stroke by Mukund. The ball was tossed up, slightly straying down leg, and Mukund quick to latch onto it as he gets a boundary for himself. Tossed up, and the first ball has been put away behind square on the leg side, and that boundary brings the 100 up for the Ace Gladiators. The 100 comes up in the 15th over. And beautiful sweep stroke. Was a tossed up delivery down the leg side. And that's it. That is it. Watsal has the last laugh as a remarkable innings comes to an end by Mukund Jalan, trying to take the attack to the opponent out there. Short ball pulled away. It's in the gap. And look at that. He gets 4. Net worth properties 4. Injury on the knee. But the driving force in the head to take his team to a respectable total. Watsal. Oh, what a stroke that is. What a brilliant stroke that is. Look at that for improvisation. He walked outside off stump and he just paddles it towards short fine leg, the vacant short fine leg area. And I think you'll see more of it if there's no fielder out there. Using his feet, he's gone high in the air. Man there, but it's over his head for 6. Net worth properties maximum, they get to 149. Well, what was Navid doing in the dugout for so long? Why didn't he come out to bat earlier? Slow delivery, that's picked up into the leg side again. That's in the gap yet again, and that's another boundary. Moment of appreciation here. The 150 comes up for the Ace Gladiators. 150 up. A late flurry of boundaries. 153 for 7. And now it fight. Short ball, Kian again into the leg side. That's going towards the square leg region. And that's yet another net worth properties 4. Kian goes in the air. He's cleared the infield as it got the legs to go all the way. Well, the timing's there. And it races across the fence. That's just the 3rd boundary of the innings. And it comes off the bat of Kian again. A net worth properties 4. Was an away swinger, but Started off at leg stump, I reckon, and that was... Kian goes into the leg side this time. He's timed it even better. One bounce four, net worth properties four, back-to-back fours. Well, when Kian hits one, he gets the second one right away. It's the second time that he's done that in the game. Back-to-back boundaries. Abhishek Zaveri. Short ball, and that's yet another boundary. 3 fours, back-to-back. Net worth properties 4. Well, a short delivery, and all that Kian had to do was guide the ball towards the square leg region, and he did that perfectly. It's 30. Was outside off stump, and that's beautifully driven. Amit Kohli has been welcomed into the attack with a blistering boundary through the offside. Amit Kohli, the first ball that he's bowled, slightly over pitched outside off stump, and Anand Thakkar, he gets his first net worth properties 4 through the offside. This time he goes in the air. Fardeen trying to get to the ball, but it's evaded the fielder, and it has got the legs. Does it have the legs? I think it has. That is another net worth properties 4. Was outside off stump, enough room to open the arms. Amit Kohli giving that slight bit of width, and it goes towards the fence for 4. Short ball, Kian puts it away for 4. That is net worth properties boundary. Ends the over. 7 gone, it's 54 for 1. And the Blossom Legends, they're cruising towards this big total. Anand outside off stump. Is that the outside edge? Yes, it is. He walks. He walks. And the finger goes up as well. Rushabh had put the pressure in the previous over. And Mukund completing the catch. As Yash gets his... Tossed up. Kian goes inside out. There is a man in the deep. He's kind of overrun it, and he's missed it as well, Fardeen. So that's going to go for 4. 39 for Kian Bharucha. Ends the over. 9 gone, 68 for the loss of 2 wickets. Well, Aryan has gone into the leg side, and he's cleared the fence. That's a maximum. I think it's the first 6 of this run chase that's come off the bat of Aryan Kapoor. A net worth properties maximum over mid-wicket. Outside off, JD goes through the covers over the point region, and he'll get a boundary. A net worth properties 4, as it's been crunched through the offside. Bit of width is enough for Jitendra to latch onto it. As he gets... Again, Aryan gets the inside edge. This time it's gone towards the short fine leg region. That's a little unfortunate for the Gladiators, but really, really lucky on that occasion. As he gets a net worth properties 4. Not very intended, but certainly what he desired, as he gets 4 runs close. But this time it's played across the line into the leg side. Has that gone all the way? Yes, it has. The second net worth properties maximum. The 100 comes up for the Blossom Legends. And it looks like the Blossom Legends are in command of... Full toss. What a shot that is. That's a shot and a half. He was asking for the no ball, but I think it was just below waist height is what the umpire says. Regardless, it's gone for 6 runs. It was a loopy full toss by Fardeen. And the easiest of pickings, as it clears the fence quite. Short ball, he goes down the ground. How well has he timed it? How well? Well enough to go for 4. Moves on to 37 now. 120 the score for the Blossom Legends. Short ball, he's pulled it away. Is it in the gap? Yes, it is, and that is the innings for Aryan. He moves past 40 runs. Now he has to retire himself out. What an innings he's played. Certainly a match-winning one. This over costed 26. Short ball, he goes down the ground. Bhowmik clears the infield and it is going to race away towards the fence. It has got the legs. A net worth properties 4. 10 needed of 19. Again tries to go into the leg side. And that's been caught this time. Net worth properties wicket. Bajaj ends his spell with a wicket. 146 for 5. Outshining, and then there's the captain JD with such shots as he gets a net worth properties 4 into the onside, and now they are 4 runs short of winning the silver edition of the MCA BKC Members Premier League 2025, brought to you by the KFT Holidays. They are so close in touching distance. Man who's led the team efficiently scores the winning runs, and that's it. That is the boundary that they needed. A win in the end. And hands on the silver edition of the MCA BKC Members Premier League 2025 to the Blossom Legends, and it's their captain JD. His over. Yeah, he fielded for both the teams and gave equal commitment to both the teams. So big round of applause. That's what the MCA BKC Members Premier League is all about. He scored a couple of great shots, but that one shot that he played over fine leg, that paddle scoop, was certainly the shot of the match. MJ with a brilliant performance yet again when the team needed it the most. Kohli truly being the man of the match in this game. Well, a fantastic performance throughout the tournament and great sportsmanship shown. Lost a lot of players due to injury, but despite that, they've shown fierce commitment across the 6 games that. Anish, Bharat, everyone. It's been a magnificent show by the Blossom.